Hey out there all you LEGO fans, it's me, DLFB1, and I am doing another LEGO set review. This is the last set of my LEGO haul. As you can see back there, there are a few Hero Factory sets. I put some of the Star Wars sets already in position because I have the videos done, but if I have to, I will get everything back together, but yeah. So this is a LEGO DC Universe Superheroes set. Recommended ages 6 through 12. Set number 6862. Superman versus Power Armor Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman, and Superman. And it's 207 pieces. So on here, you get the main set, you get the minifigures, and you also get a comic book. The comic book I'm not very happy with because it's really small and, well, I guess it has to fit into this with a bunch of LEGO pieces and stuff. But other than that, it's pretty good. On the back here, you can see that you can put them in the cockpit, which is pretty standard. That the gun clicks off, and it has LEGO Batman 2 DC superheroes, which I am wanting to get so super bad. I'm asking for my birthday, or I might just get it on my own, depending on that. But hopefully, I get it for my birthday so I can do a let's play on it. So the comic book, and you get only, besides the set and stuff, you get a comic book, which is pretty small. This is how small it is. It's very thin. And it doesn't really make sense to me, because it goes from like one story to a different story from a different story. And then it has all the sets here. And the computer here. And here on the back it says win. I've entered it 1 billion times, but no, I apparently haven't won anything, so I'll have to ask LEGO about that. Here's some Hero Factory superheroes, such as Green Lantern, Batman, and the Joker. He's not really a hero. LEGO Batman 2 DC superheroes. I'm wanting to get, as I said, but yeah. Let's just go on to the stuff. We'll go left to right. We're gonna go with Wonder Woman first. We'll just get onto the accessory first. She has her lasso of truth. The only reason I know this is because I watched Smosh quite a bit and did the lasso of truth. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't really read comic books or haven't watched the movies yet. Here is her hairpiece. Her hairpiece is really good. It has a nice texture on it. Sorry, and it feels really nice. Down, it's kind of smooth. But on the side, it just feels rugged. So there's different textures around there. And then she has her little crown of her kingdom, or tiara of her kingdom. Her face is just is a two-face, sorry. She has an angry face, or she can have her happy face. On both faces, though, on both faces she does have those lips and the eyebrows and eyelashes. If you can see that right there, those are eyelashes. She has a main body piece, which is pretty standard. Like, I was kind of disappointed because I thought there would be a little more detail, like on Superman. And Lex Luthor, I can understand because he's just a businessman. But they lose a little bit here, but they put it back right here with her tights and her boots on her legs, and they've even got stars on like the piece that holds the legs and the chest together. So I thought that was really cool. So that's Wonder Woman. Here we have Lex Luthor. Of course, he's bald, but I wish they made a piece someone made it so it looked flat or curved, instead of just making it like a normal head. What I don't like about Lex Luthor is he has the same face as Superman, kinda. So I was kinda confused at first. I'm like, why do they have the same face? I wonder if this is a mistake or not. But now I just realized that they don't. So that just proves how I don't really notice things. On the back, you only have one thing, and that's just like when he's standing up straight, like a little flap of his jacket. And on the front, he's got his little tie, his suit, or his shirt, and then his coat. He's even got like a little handkerchief there, and his buttons right there. I wish they put a little bit of detail on the legs, even just some pockets maybe. That would have really made him a lot more interesting. Last but not least, one of my favorite superheroes of all time, Superman. Superman has a unique hairpiece. Most hairpieces, they don't really like to add little extra things, because I think the reason they think it is because it would be too hard, or it might break, or it might cause a few problems. But with this guy, with Superman, they add in a little strand of hair, as you can see right there. But his hair is completely flat. It doesn't have a texture like her Wonder Woman, but it's still pretty nice. His face is two-sided, so one for like a kind of smirking face, and one just like normal face. But yeah. Now he has no face. But now he has a face again. So yeah, I don't have much to talk about for this set. Here we have his cape. His cape, I'm not a big fan of capes, just for one reason. That's because they're not that stable. Like, this could be used for a blanket, but it is pretty, like, rugged. Like, it's hard to move and position and stuff. So when you're trying to make movies, and it can kind of get in the way. So you have to move it entirely instead of, like, just moving one little bit. Superman, he has this standard Superman logo, which is really nice. He's got abs there. He's got a utility belt. I wonder if that's just a belt or a utility belt, but if it was a belt, I would put it right where the legs and the torso attach, or the chest, whatever you want to call it. So, on the back you see he has shoulder blades and stuff. Wow, 7 minutes and we're only on the last minifigure. Kind of sad. Anyway, I'm sorry, I can explain a lot. But yeah. And there's nothing on the legs, sadly, but if they could add a few minor details, that'd be pretty cool. Now on to the set himself. The set itself is pretty cool. It's got a unique piece right here, and it has to attach onto these pieces just to hold a thing like that. And what you do is you just put them in there, and that's that. What I wish is that it was more secure, so it was like a cryogenic chamber, but you can't really do anything about it, even though it is pretty cool. The only quarrel I have about the cockpit, other than that, is the antennas, and the lack of computer screens and stuff, because I would think robots would have more, like, targeting systems and stuff like that. But it's still pretty cool. And little antenna things for joysticks. You can't really move them or else they'll fall off, which I don't really like, but it's still a work in progress. I'm pretty sure they're working on it right now. Here you have a hand with 3 fingers on it. I'm gonna understand why, but it's identical to each side. But what I don't like about the arms is that they're too short. Like, I would think they would make it down just a little bit farther, would be fine. Like, this piece would be like a 2x4 piece, just to make it a little bit bulkier and bigger. But there's nothing you can do about it. But I may just modify it just so it has a longer arm. And here you have the gun itself. The gun is one of the best parts about the robot, because of course they don't really have many guns. They have like stuff for Star Wars and stuff, but they never have it for anything else. They usually have like swords or different kind of odd weaponry, and they like want you to make their own. But it's nice to have a gun that's made once in a while. It's pretty long. It's just this pistol, but it's powered with kryptonite to take down Superman. As you can see there, I really like how it's designed, and it's attached to 2 tanks down there. I don't know if that's a jetpack or not, or just like an oxygen tank or power tank, but either way, it still looks really nice. And if you look at the legs, as you can see, it's kind of hard to move them. it's not that hard. It's not that hard, but like with this stuff, it's smoother, but it can like move. That's why it's used for the feet. But for this, it needs to be stable. So her arms here. So her legs here. Sorry, not arms. Legs are pretty nice. They're well armored and really well detailed. But her feet are the same. But if they just added something here so it would make it look like smoother, like on this side, that would be really, really nice. So yeah, that concludes the end of this LEGO DC Universe Superheroes review. FYI, this is my first superheroes set to review, so I'll probably be doing more of those if I get some, but this is my first set. I haven't really reviewed those sets, but I hope I do better next time. But yeah, please comment, rate, subscribe, keep checking for more videos, and I will see you all later. Peace out.